everyone, thank you all so much for stopping by the channel today and welcome back to this brand new video. Now in this video I will be showing you a outfit which is a fully red adversary with black, and before I do want to say that this outfit is a little bit tricky. It took me some time in order to get this right, but if you're up for the challenge then I suggest you to make this outfit using the 2 console glitch. So if you hear 2 console glitch, you're probably thinking that you actually need 2 consoles. Well, you can also do this with a friend who has access to your account basically. So I do not want to make this video very long, so as always I will be explaining the 2 console method with the first time that I'm doing this, and then each time I'm going to be telling you that you need to do the 2 console glitch with C1 and C2 and the parachute in order to make it work. So let's get started with the setup. So first of all, you want to make sure that your second console is all set up, so load it into your account in story mode, basically suspended. So like I mentioned before, you can do this with a friend. Now if you have that ready up, you need to have Netcut all set. You can download it using the link in the description box down below. It is very easy. You can just download it for your Android phone or for your laptop or PC. So you want to find your own console in there, make sure that you have that all set up in order to do this glitch. So I'm going to be showing you the setup for the outfits that you need to make. Now as always, we are using slot number 1 and slot number 2 for C1 and C2, and we are using slot number 20 to merge. So make sure that you have those free. So on slot number 1, which is C1, we are going to be saving the black racing suit. Now on C2, you need to have the setup outfit in order to make logo outfits, which is from the video in the link in the description box down below. So if you do not have this one already, you can watch that tutorial, step 1, how to build your own logo outfits. So on slot number 20, we are saving the orange v-neck as always to merge our logos on, and this should be the setup for the very first glitch. So what you're going to do is you're going to apply your C1, and you want to make sure that you have the Israel parachute back. So you want to apply the parachute, and after the save icon you are opening up your Netcut. You're going to find your C1 in there, click on the Wi-Fi icon, and as soon as it turns red you can now go to C2. So here we are on console number 2, which should be inside of story mode. So you just want to open up the pause menu, go to online and go to an invite only session. It goes a lot quicker that way. Now once you are loaded in, as always, we are opening up the interaction menu, we are applying C2 and again apply the Israel parachute back. So after the save icon you can make your way back over to story mode, and then C2 is done. So now we are back here on C1, basically waiting outside the closed door. So what you're going to do is again open up the interaction menu, go to style parachute and hover over it. Do not click it yet. You want to go back into Netcut, click on the Wi-Fi icon, which is turned red, so it's going to start reconnecting, and right after that you want to take off the parachute. Now you should get a save icon if you close the interaction menu, and after that you should get kicked out of the game, also from your PlayStation or Xbox system. So you want to accept the alert message that you are getting on screen, then you can simply log back into your account and go back to GTA 5. So back in GTA 5 you should get an alert message, you want to accept that, then you should spawn inside of story mode. So from here we can go back to a public session. Now before you go, make sure that every option is turned white and not grayed out, because then Netcut will not let you go online. So for me, I'm just waiting right here. As you can see, it is all white right now. So now you can go into a public session. Now once loaded in, you should load in with this weird combination of the suit jacket. It is basically our smart jacket with the racing items on it. Should be looking like this. So now we're going to be using a crooked cop as always to merge for this outfit. So what you're going to do is host it or join it from somebody else. It doesn't really matter, but you do want to make sure that clothing has been set to player owned. Now if you have that set, you just want to wait for the job to simply load up, and then you will be at the outfit selection screen. So in here we're just going once to the left to apply the orange t-shirt, and then we're going back once to the right to merge it onto our logos, and this is what the setup is going to be looking like. So now you're going to hit ready to play, apply your earpiece, and a little trick if you want to go quickly to an invite only session, I suggest to go into creator and from there go to invite only. It just goes a lot quicker than if you just simply pull up the phone and quit it. You will be in public, so this way goes a lot quicker. So once we are back here in this invite only session, we're just going to be changing this outfit up a little bit in order for the next merge. So you first of all want to take off the shoes, make sure that you have no shoes applied. And then you are changing the pants into the Love Heart boxer shorts on number 34. So now I do suggest you to apply the armor as always, the heavy body armor. And then you're going to be saving that as your C1 outfit. Now for C2, you do not want to lose this outfit, so make sure that you save it somewhere else. As you can see, I saved it on slot number 5. It's very important that you save it again because we will need it later on into the glitch. So now for C2, you want to take off the heavy body armor. We're going into the jeans, and from here you're applying the dark blue regular fit. So you're going to be saving that as your C2, and then from this point on, you need to get the joggers basically. So I will quickly show you how to create the red joggers with the red helmet. I just did that at once, it goes a lot quicker. So what I suggest you to do is to go to the bottom of your outfits list and create 2 outfits right there in order to get the red joggers. So as you can see, right here I have joggers 1 and joggers 2. So saved on slot number 15 and 16. So joggers 1, which should be a C1 basically, you need to have a pair of joggers that you already own. It has to be the real joggers, not the one from the store. It doesn't specifically have to be blue. You can use any color to flip this. Now you're going to apply the green dome helmet on top if you're going to be getting the red bulletproof helmets. Now do not pay attention to the shoes. We will be doing that after. Now for joggers 2, you are applying the 10 cargo shorts and then a colored bulletproof helmet on top, and you're saving that right underneath joggers 1. So if you have that all set up, you can now do the 2 console glitch using the Israel shoe bag, C1 which is joggers 1 and C2 joggers 2. Now if you do that correctly, you should just go to an invite only session. It goes a lot quicker. You will spawn in with the joggers and the helmet. So what you're going to do is you can delete joggers 1 and delete joggers 2, and you are saving the joggers on slot number 20. Now what I do suggest you is, in order to not lose the helmet, create a basic stock outfit and save it anywhere in between your saved outfit list. So once the outfit is done, we are putting the helmet on there. So as you can see, I saved my helmet right here and then I took it off from slot number 20. So now it is all safe and secure, so you will not accidentally delete it. So once you've taken off the helmet, you can just resave it on slot number 20. And now we are doing the 2 console glitch using C1 and C2 to merge the joggers on. Again, you're using the Israel parachute bag for this. Now if done correctly, you should load in basically with your C1 outfit, no armor applied. That's when you know it went correctly. So you can now go into Crooked Cup. Again, it's the same as beforehand, so just host it, join it from somebody else, and make sure the clothing is set to player owned. So after that, you will be again at the outfit selection screen, so go once to the left and then back once to the right to merge the red joggers onto there. So again, you can apply your earpiece and quit through creator to an invite only session. So now we have the joggers applied onto this outfit. So you want to go ahead and save it as your C1. You can also just apply the heavy border armor again, just like you see me doing right here. So now we are setting up the Tron shoes in order to merge them underneath. So what you're going to do is you're going to go into the shoes, go to the skate shoes and apply the gray ones. Then just simply take off the body armor and save it as your C2. Now for the merge slot, we are using the red Tron shoes, so Deadline Pink. Take off the helmet and save that on slot number 20. Now once you have done that, you can again do the 2 console glitch using C1 and C2 and use the Israel or use the classic parachute bag. Back in the session, we're just going back over to Crooked Cup as always, and on the outfit selection screen we're scrolling once to the left, then back once to the right, And now our Tron shoes will be merged on. You will see that in a second. So again, you can put on your earpiece, quit through Creator, or you can also just finish off Crooked Cop if you do not want to get the dunce hat, of course, because we're quitting Crooked Cop quite a lot of times, so I suggest to not take that risk. So now we have the shoes on. So the bottom layer of our outfit is basically done, all built together. So we are now merging the black race suit gloves onto this. So you're going to save it as your C1. And for C2, again, just take off that body armor and you are applying the gray digital tactical gloves and then just saving that on a C2. Now for the merch, we are using the black biker suit. You're going to save that on slot number 20. You can already guess it, we're doing the 2 console glitch again using C1 and C2, but this time you have to use the Israel parachute back again. Now if done correctly, we have created a merchant order for the gloves, so you can go back into your Crooked Cop mission. On the outfit on the outfit selection screen, we're just scrolling back once to the left to apply the biker suit and then back once to the right, and you should see that the gloves are merging on. You should have invisible arms, these will stick, but this is like the full setup basically. The top part is very difficult, but no worries, I got you. I will explain it in detail. So you're going to save this again and go back into your invite only session. And then I'm going to show you the setup for the top combination. So for the top combination, you need to have this Adversary leather jacket. Now the outfit that you have quitted Crooked Cop with, you can just save that as your C1. We will need it later on. From now, we just need to get the items in order to get the top. So the red body armor and the red leather steel jacket. Now this steel jacket is obtainable only through the 2 console methods, so it's actually very rare. I uploaded that video yesterday, so make sure that you check it out if you do not have this leather jacket already. Now you're going to save it as top 2, so console number 2. Again, we're using the bottom of our outfits list because it is much easier. Now for top number 1, we are using this navy track jacket in order to change the Adversary leather one into the red one. So apply that and save it right on top, which should be your top number 1, aka your C1. So now you can do the 2 console glitch using the Israel shoot back using top 1 and top 2. If done correctly, you should load in with the red Adversary jacket. So I suggest that you apply the black scarf on there and then you are saving that on slot number 20 as your merch. So now for the next step, we need to get the colored body armor. Now I'm going to tell you one thing that you will not like. You will need to get a modded body armor. Now it is not very hard to get these, but there is basically only one way in order to do this in order that you will not lose your current outfits. So you will need this one right here, and this one is from your MOC, the job called Work Disputes, and if you host it, you will get the modded black body armor, which we can use in order to change it into the red one. So you have to get this. A video link for the Work Dispute will also be in the description box down below. In that video I show you how to save the joggers, but if you host it, you will get the armor. That's what you want. So I suggest you to save that as armor number 2, again at the bottom of your outfits list. Now for armor 1, we are using the light body armor from our interaction menu and just saving that right on top. And you can now do the 2 console glitch using armor 1 and armor 2, again using the Israel parachute bag. If done correctly, you should load in with the red body armor and the top changed into white. Now as you can see, I already had the red armor when I started making this outfit, so that's why I have that set right there. So if you load in with the red body armor, this is basically your merch. Now we saved the red leather jacket on slot number 20, so you basically want to just change that. You want to put the red leather jacket in a different slot and put the red body armor as your merch. So as you can see, merch is the red body armor, slot number 20, and right on top I've saved the red leather jacket. So we now have all of the items necessary in order to create the top combination. So now this is the part where it gets tricky. So we need to put the red body armor on our C2 outfit, which I am wearing right here. So what you're going to do is your C1, I suggest you just change that into a different slot also. So it was with like the black gloves and everything on it. Just make sure that you save it at the bottom again. So if you do it correctly, you should have this outfit right here. I will put the components in the screen. It is basically the outfit from the beginning that I told you that you do not want to delete. You want to apply the items that I'm showing you in the screen right here. So the pants, the boots, and the gloves. And then you're saving that with the heavy CO armor as your C1. Very important that you apply the heavy CO armor. We're going to be creating a merch for the red body armor. Now for C2, the only thing that you have to do is to take off the armor and then you're saving that as C2. So this is what your C1 and C2 should be looking like, and your merch, the red body armor, should be saved on a slot number 20. So if you have that set up, you can now do the 2 console glitch using the Israel parachute bag. If done correctly, you have created a merch for the body armor. So we're going back into Crooked Cop, and on the outfit selection screen, just scroll once to the left and then back once to the right. And then if done correctly, you should have the red body armor on our C2. So this is what it's going to look like. It's very important that you have it exactly like this and nothing should be changed on it. So then you're saving that inside of Crooked Cop with your earpiece, and then just go back to an invite only session. So in this invite only session, you are going to be saving this right now as your C2. Now once you have it saved as your C2, we do not need C1 anymore. So you can basically use the outfit from the beginning that we have created Crooked Cop with. You want to apply the light armor and save it as your C1. Now for the merch, we are going to be using the red leather steeled Adversary Jacket from before. Just save that on a slot number 20, and this is the last time that we actually have to do the 2 console methods, and then our whole top combination will be together. I'm doing like a lot in this video. I hope you guys do understand it and that you still have it up to now. You can always ask questions in the comments down below. I will try to answer them all. So one last time, we are doing the 2 console glitch using a C1 and C2. Make sure that your outfits are exactly the same. And you're doing this again using the Israel parachute bag. Now this part is very important. If you've done the 2 console glitch, you should load in with this. You should have the navy smart jacket glitching through the red armor, the gloves, and the red joggers, and also the red tron shoes. If you have it set like this, you've did it correctly. You nailed it basically. So we're going into Crooked Cop one last time. On the outfit selection screen, you can already guess it. We're just going once to the left to apply the steel jacket and then back once to the right to merge it underneath. And boom, there is our final result outfit. It is finally there. So again, you can put on your earpiece, simply quit the job. Now what I did is I finished it off because I do not want the dunce hat, you know, basically. So you can finish it off right now with accessories of your choice. Now I also have like the black desert scarf. You can simply put that on with your interaction menu. You can just simply apply it, nothing will spawn off. And we can use the red helmet that we grabbed earlier to merge onto this. And then your look is finally done. And I must say, this outfit took me a lot of time, but it's definitely worth it. It's definitely one of the favorites that I have ever done. So if you guys like this outfit as much as I do, please leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your post notifications to get informed with the latest videos. Then I hope to see you back in the next outfit tutorial. Bye guys!